Hello there, this is the DJI Mini 2 Lassie, and this is the DJI FPV, and this is Laddie. These two drones aren't comparable. They do very different things. Lassie is a fantastic cinematic drone. She'll take great scenic footage and she'll fly with her gimbal and her camera level, and she's terrific for things like that. Laddie doesn't have a gimbal that will stay level with the horizon, but he can fly really fast and he can take dynamic footage. So we can't really compare the flying characteristics and the features of the two drones because they're for entirely different purposes. But what we can do, and what I'm going to do today, is I'm going to test to see how far Laddie can fly before we get the return to home signal with the low battery warning. And I'm also wanting to check how far can he fly before the signal strength drops, because I have seen a few videos where it looks like the signal strength isn't as good on the DJI FPV as it is on the DJI Mini 2. So I'm going to test that today. And I'm going to test it with Laddie flying in normal mode and in sports mode using the normal controller. And then I'm going to test it again with him flying in normal mode using the motion controller. Now I think the battery is going to last the same whether I use the motion controller or the controller, but it's the signal strength that I want to test today and see if there is a difference in the distance that you can fly and maintain a good signal with these. So with all that in mind, let's get Laddie up in the air. Up you go, Laddie. Well, there you go. It seems that no matter which controller you're using, the motion controller or the actual controller, the distance that you're going to fly before you get a return to home signal because of the battery is going to be exactly the same, and that's what we would expect. The signal strength seemed very, very similar between the two of them. The signal strength on the way up actually seemed a bit better with the motion controller than it did with the normal controller. But as I turned round and came back, I got a bit of pixelation and I lost the signal a couple of times with the motion controller. But that could be to do with a lot of mitigating factors, like how high was I above the ground when I was using them both. The wind was very strong today, but there were a lot of gusts. That could have had something to do with it as well. So it seems to me that the distance you can fly and maintain a signal strength is pretty much the same whether you're using the motion controller or the normal controller. So this is the Gore-Tex jacket you guys got me. Thanks very much for that. It's fantastic. Hasn't been raining today, but it's keeping me nice and toasty and warm. So as usual, if you like this video and got something out of it, give us a thumbs up and I'm out of here.